So welcome back. Sorry about that, guys. Laptop decided to do a black screen of death this time. Probably just needs another driver or an update of some sort. Always the way. But there we go. Part 2. Don't you just love technology? I love technology. Sally Cullen, thank you for your support as well over the past 6 months. Really, really appreciate it, so thank you. So Egypt Air out there as well. Hello again, they call him Mr. B. Yeah, probably just needs some sort of an update. The old black screen of death. Terry Stapley, we are back. It happens in live broadcasting. Yeah. What a weird thing to say. All the crazies are out today. What's in your bank account? But welcome back, guys. So waiting on the Austrian. And Christy, hello to you. Beautiful. Toon Crier saying keep up the good work, Chris. Almost 3 years for me now as a member, and grab a coffee. Toon Crier, I will do, and thank you so much for your support. Really, really means a lot. Brilliant support, and thank you. So I'll run some updates, I think. Only thing, when you get a new laptop, they're a lot more sensitive. Richard Cave, correct, I was. We go to many different airports. So, A380 in. So looks like another BA triple. Mr. S, hello to you. Beautiful. BA 787 that's going to be next as well. Beautiful. So waiting the 319 intersection departure as well, which is all good. And then the Egypt Air 777. Nancy, thank you so much for your support, Nancy. Beautifully off. Delta A330 next. Beautiful departure. Yeah, Richard, I say I think it could just be needs more updates once again. So Richard, next airport will be next week. We're just sorting all of that out. So we are still 747 hunting. And we're going to work all of that out nicely. So intersection departure with the A320. Paul Masson, just waiting to go in there and test. That is literally all I'm waiting for. I need my blue badge though, that's what I'm waiting for, so I can get in there without having to have an escort or a chaperone. Beautifully off. Jack Rolls, good to see you, my friend. Laura Maloney, hello to you as well. Beautiful. So definitely a few more A320s departing out now. Oh, there we go. Air Canada just been pushed as well. Very nice, Richard. So the 787 out next. Tomo, I have. They are, they're very loud inside. Quite comfortable. Maria Spinelli, hello to you. I'll be honest, I found the A350 more comfortable, but to have a wander around, I found it a lot more comfortable, the A350. Carol Crozier, hello to you. Paul Matt, take care, Paul. So Air Canada 777 taxiing out. Yeah, they are. They're comfortable, but I found the A350 more comfortable to fly on. The spool up though on the 787 is really inside the cabin, really loud. Doesn't do it justice. Maverick saying you push back a Dreamliner. Brilliant stuff, my friend. So BA A350 over there as well. Paul Fairclough, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know, I just found the A350 more, I found it bigger inside, if that makes sense. PJH, hello to you. Richard, yeah, we've had loads. I say we had to come back on the second stream. Looks like the laptop had the black screen of death. So, waiting on a Neo and then the A350 as well. So waiting on the A350. 204 driver, thank you so much 204 for your support as well. Brilliant support. Nick Spice saying I love that name. Be on that next month. Going the other way. lots and lots of unpainted new parts on these BA aircraft that have been in for maintenance. Nature Explorer, thank you so much for your support as well over the past 4 months. Incredible support, so thank you. Leon. Nature Explorer. No, I got to it, my friend. So I was just running some tests on the laptop. I think it might be one of my the thing that captures. Right, so currently ops car, might not be able to see it, but ops car on the runway at the second. Bit of debris maybe come off one of the aircraft. So double checking the runway at the second. Tomo, thank you as well for your support over the past 16 months. So momentarily halted at the second. Got a A320 Neo or A321 Neo. It's currently on an intersection. You guys are incredible, so thank you all so much. If I do miss something, guys, I will try and get round to as many comments as I can. Obviously just making sure that I'm doing everything and everything is going right here. Lovely intersection departure. Well, Natrix, funny enough you say that. The ex-British Midland aircraft, I remember flying back from Manchester once, and they had IFE screens in their A321. But I agree, they should do with it, but once again it comes down to cost. I don't think BA can justify it, you know. Screaming sounds out of here. Verbal hello to you as well. No, Terry, we haven't seen the Heathrow Foxes for a bit. So Richard Cave, the way I look at it is that this channel's not about memberships and things like that. So what you see on there is the people that have got stars next to their name. It's not so much like a members thing. Like, we don't do members only shows. All that does is that helps us keep the lights on and keep building, so that I can keep building the channel and bring all of the different content that we're doing. So doesn't matter whether you're a member or whether you're not a member, everyone's treated as equal, if that makes sense, you know. So here is more the love of aviation. It just helps us keep the lights on at the minute until we get bigger. And until we're self-sustainable, you know. Tomo, no, mate. So as I say, we had to rethink Gatwick for safety reasons. Tom, I appreciate it. And that's why we kept it at 99p, you know, that's it. Matt Golf, thank you very much, really, really appreciate it. Oh, and I agree. To be honest, there's a lot of people that seem to go on YouTube and think that it's just going to make them lots and lots of money overnight. It doesn't work like that. Unless you get viral videos, YouTube doesn't pay like that, you know. And Michael Vivian Lewis, thank you. No, and this is the thing, you know, and that we had the channel running pre that incident at London City. We had the stream running the way that we wanted, and it took 3 years, or over 3 years, to get to that point, and all of that was wiped out within the matter of minutes, you know. Barry Wiles, thank you, Barry. As I say, you can probably see it. Anyone that is new to the channel before, it's like the system that we have now, it produces real good quality. I'll let the 777 go. So obviously now it's like you hear great sounds. The sound quality of this new setup is amazing. The picture quality is fantastic. The 4K is absolutely beautiful. But from time to time, the system may crash. You know, it's not as stable as what we had before, even though it's a better and newer system, if that makes sense. It's like every week without fail, I have to update a driver, I have to update this. If I've missed something or missed something that's out of that, the system seems to get overloaded and then just has a black screen of death and crashes. So it's like we've gone from something that worked perfectly, that took 3 years to fine tune, to something now that we're still trying to iron the bugs out. Which is just it's sad sometimes, but it is what it is, you know. Tomo, I would hope so. Obviously, you still got to. I have my eyes over my shoulder all the time now. You know, everywhere that I go, any slight noise. Yeah, I think you guys are starting to realise that to keep SDTV running, guys, it is a lot of work. You know, that the work that goes into this. There is such a lot of work that does, and this is why I have to go to places that are now hopefully safer. But yeah, keeping it up and running and keeping it going is you've got to have the traction and the momentum. YouTube is nothing like what it was 2 or 3 years ago, put it that way. Nature Explorer, it's all good. Yeah, hopefully it gives you a little insight just to what them not memberships do, you know. Just keeps us on air. I think him with it, it's okay. Well, Tomo, the thing is, getting a sponsorship is not easy. So with the relationships that we've got, they've taken this many years to sort of build up and get, you know. And I'll let the aircraft go. So Tomo, the way that the people that would sponsor a channel like ours look, there are so many people live streaming aviation now. You know, it's a minefield. So it's not as simple as just getting a sponsor anymore. Lord Noodles, thank you, Lord, for your support, my friend. But yes, it's not as simple as that. What we have to do is go through, we have to put the hard work in and build the base, and then show that we're, how do I put it, show that we're different from everyone in this whole niche, and we are at SDTV doing everything different. But obviously it's a long drawn out process, and especially when you have setbacks, like it's harder to bring it back up, if that makes sense. Yeah, Luke, there you go. The work that goes into a YouTube channel to get it off the ground. Yeah, the work that goes in is enormous. I'll give you a little insight into it. So say today, in general, we'll probably do about a 5.5 hour stream, 5 hour stream in total that we'll do there. You've got the driving time to and from, which probably about 2 hours. You've got the setup time, which is an hour, 5.5 hours worth of stream, an hour and a half packing down, and then a 2 hour drive home. And if you times that by 4 or 5 streams, it's an incredible amount of effort. And then that effort doesn't stop there, or that work doesn't stop. You're updating highlights, you're doing videos, you're replying back to emails, you're replying back to comments. It's an enormous task, you know. But I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. Hence why I get a bit disheartened when, say, the laptop 3 hours in will reset itself. You know, I don't know, it's one of them ones. Bad weather, another thing, especially when it's pouring down a rain, trying to put everything up. No, Tomo, no, I know, and I appreciate it. Just grits you sometimes. Trust me, it does. But once again, it's live television. It's never going to be perfect. Every streamer has some sort of buffering issue or a reset. I mean, even Sky News, they can't get some of their stuff working. You know, live television, it is what it is. That's Steve Pugh. That's it. Rome never was built in a day. This is why I like taking the slow time. I like to try and do decent content. This is why sometimes if we don't stream, I always try and put the quantity and the quality. You know, I want to put out something good and something decent, which I think people will find enjoyable to watch. I don't want to just go live for the sake of it, to just garner 2,000 or 3,000 views. You know, it does more damage to the channel than it does, or than it brings, should I say. Well, Steve Collins, yeah, this is correct. It's we spoke to someone today, and the amount of headway money that they want. Luckily enough, we're a very big part of education now as well. So that has a bit of brunt and a bit of swing to it. But there is still, to get great views and things like that, there is still a cost. You know, some places want £200, £300, £400 for access to an area around LHR. We can't justify things like that, you know. No, Graham T, I appreciate it. No, I really do. It's just, do you know what? It's nice sometimes letting you guys in and a bit behind the scenes, you know, of what goes into it. But yeah, the way the channel is, obviously it's one of them ones. We won't go out and just stream for the sake of it. If I feel that the area's not going to be good, or it's not going to be good as the last stream, we'll just go nah, you know. And that's it, 100%. Gaspard, hello to you. But yeah, little insight into to how it ticks. That's it, and as I say, my friend, now it's all about the safety. Now you guys know what goes into this. It's safety over just going to like London City or somewhere where you're not going to be as safe, you know. And Richard, I really appreciate that. So earlier, exactly, Tomo. Brian Smith, I appreciate that. And I also find with YouTube especially, we just keep ourselves to ourselves, you know. Any of you that subscribe to any other channels, absolutely fantastic, love what they do, but we just keep ourselves to ourselves, you know. It's a lovely view down between Terminal 2 and 3.